Okay guys, in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to make green salsa or salsa verde in less than 5 minutes. This is a raw salsa verde. This isn't cooked. We're going to use green tomatillo, white onions instead, and Spanish onions. Here we have cilantro, we have garlic, and we have some serrano peppers. So don't get confused, this is serrano and the other one is chile de árbol. So the purpose that we are using this serrano peppers is because it has more flavor, it's more tasty, and it's a little spicy. So okay, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to peel the tomatillos. Make sure you wash your cilantro and tomatillos pretty well. Make sure it's nice and clean. Cilantro is always dirty. So we'll make sure this is clean. We're gonna clean our tomatillos. Check the difference. These are tomatillos, the little ones. There is another kind which is tomatillo, but it's a little bit bigger than this one, which has different flavor. I got my green tomatillos already cleaned, and this is you guys gotta be careful. If you like really spicy salsa, you can add more peppers, or sometimes what you have to do is just what you can do is cut the peppers and smell it. If it's spicy, just add less. If it's not spicy, you can add more. You can smell it. So since I don't want my salsa to be spicy, I'm just gonna use 2 of these peppers. They're really spicy, and you gotta be really careful by chopping these peppers. I recommend you always use gloves so you don't get that spicy stuff all over your face or touch your body, because spicy peppers is so hard to clean it by using water or soap. So what we're doing is just chopping our chop your serrano peppers. You can also use jalapeno or any kind of pepper that you like, but like I said, these peppers taste so much better. Jalapenos, I love all the kind of peppers, but every pepper tastes different. We have Spanish onions and we have white onions. And why are we using white onions? So the reason we're using white onions is because white onions are a little bit like kind of sweet. It has that sweetness that is gonna add to our salsa, and this is good for eating like raw onions or anything that you're adding to your food, like tacos or something. You can use white onions instead of these ones. So we're gonna use white onions. We're gonna chop just what we're gonna need. We're gonna peel it and we're gonna chop it. You can chop it on big chunky pieces, or you can slice it as I'm doing, because anyway we're gonna blend it. So here we have our onions. We are going to use about a clove of garlic. Make sure it's peeled. You can slice it, chop it. And here we have our fresh cilantro. So we can keep it separate, the garlic and the onions. and chop finely, very fine. So, okay, make sure you wash your tomatillos. So if you have a strainer, you can use it. If not, so I'm gonna show you two ways. This is the tools that we have. We have the blender and we have the RoboCube. That depends what you guys want to do. I love my tacos or my carne asada or any kind of meat. Pork meat with chunky salsa. I'm gonna show you guys how to make the chunky salsa by using the RoboCube. If you don't have a RoboCube, you can use the blender. Just don't blend it too much. But so let's use the RoboCube. Let's pour the tomatillos. Just make sure it fits on the RoboCube. So we're gonna use 3 tablespoons of chopped onions. 1, 2, and 3. And 1 teaspoon of garlic. And this is all our. Now we use half cup of our chopped cilantro. And 1 cup and we are going to use some sea salt. Okay, so let me explain something very important. This is sea salt. It's not this makes a big difference between other kinds of salt. This one is more tasty. It has rich flavor. You can use this kind of salt with meats or any kind of salsa. So this would be the secret. We're gonna use 1.5. One and a half. If it needs more, you can add more later after you taste it. So we will add 1 cup of water. And let's blend it. So this is how it turns our green salsa. So now let's put it into a container. So here we have our delicious tomatillo salsa, and it's a little bit salt. So what I'm gonna do is just add half tablespoon, and it should be good. It's really good, it's really tasty. Now it's just perfect. So this is our tomatillo salsa. This is how it turns, and it's delicious, it's tasty, and enjoy it, guys.